Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome William Rickert, co-chair of the Teachers College Board of Trustees.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. Along with Jack Hyland, my colleague, we are co-chairmen of the Board of Teachers College, and I have the honor of officially opening today's ceremony. On behalf of the entire community at Teachers College, welcome to the 2015 Masters Convocation. It now gives me very great pleasure to introduce the President of Teachers College, Susan Furman.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the most joyous occasion on the calendar of Teachers College, when we honor the talented, energetic, and dedicated men and women who are ready to lead the charge into the future. Congratulations, graduates, you made it. And congratulations as well to those who helped you make it to this day, our outstanding faculty and dedicated staff. And of course, congratulations to your families and partners. Graduates, please join me in thanking them for their indispensable support. We're so proud of our graduates today. This is a wonderful day in so many ways. A day for you to reflect on what you've accomplished here at TC and to look ahead to what you will no doubt achieve in the years ahead. And of course, this is a day to celebrate. You have studied long and hard, and now you should be proud of all you've achieved. You will have an impact in so many important ways. You will create beautiful pieces of art and music and then help new generations learn to create and appreciate artistic expression. Or you will prepare students from the earliest grades through college to achieve initial and then more sophisticated literacy and language skills. Or you will teach the citizens of the future to respect, appreciate, and critically evaluate our past, and to undertake productive collaborations to assure our future. Some of you are not planning on teaching careers, but will build on what you've learned to develop careers as leaders or researchers. Some of you will go on to be scholars breaking new ground in your fields of study. Whether as a teacher, artist, or administrator, TC graduates will broaden the worlds of people and make a lasting difference in whatever field they choose. While we know the great work you did here will take you in your chosen direction, your most valuable ticket may be the college's philosophical framework, underlying everything we do at TC. Early in the life of the college, our first dean, James Russell, set out the principles that future leaders like Lawrence Kremen carried on. The principle most instructive for us today was the establishment of, quote, training, which would enable the student to see the relationships existing everywhere in the various fields of knowledge, even the unity of all knowledge. This opened the door from the very early years of TC to offer courses in nutrition, psychology, nursing, and other fields not traditionally connected with preparation in education. And this appreciation of the relationship between all knowledge is what attracts the most interesting and gifted students and world-class faculty to TC. Knowledge powerfully advances society only through meaningful application. As you well know, there are no simple answers at the root of most problems, certainly not those that challenge us generation after generation. The long, hard work is in building and rebuilding a more just and humane world. Teachers College helps to build a foundation for you, but ultimately you must continually sharpen your thinking and understanding and apply your knowledge to fight ignorance, injustice, and inequities. You have shown us that you can do just that, and we are more hopeful knowing the world is in your hands. Every era has its defining struggle. Your time at TC may well be defined by the persistent racism, growing inequities, and community conflicts that have been confronting our country. This year has made us reflect more than ever on the role of a school of education in advancing social justice. It has never been clearer that whatever goes on at TC, whether it's research, clinical investigations, papers, artistic creations, or studies, everything must invariably be in the service of achieving a greater good. You've been challenged by all that's going on around you, but you've risen to the challenge. We're proud of your commitment to bringing all that you've learned and all that you understand to bear on these problems. You did not run from them, and you were not just a part of the conversation, you led it. The Civic Participation Project stands as a testament to your commitment to action. You worked side by side with faculty to build a safe space to look at what was happening around the country and gave voice to the outrage and frustration. This work that many of you helped begin will remain very valuable to the TC community. Graduates, you're part of a great history, following in the footsteps of TC founders and leaders who nurtured this institution as a world-renowned center of new ideas, practices, and fields of inquiry. Take pride in TC's legacy of firsts. Consider the fields that started here: social studies, urban education, special education, arts education, music education, elementary and secondary education, and that's just a partial list. I know the class of 2015 will navigate promising new paths that will be added to this list. Like the path taken by Rebecca Burns. She's receiving her degree today in art and art education. An artist and painter growing up in New York City and in Florida, her master's thesis grew out of her work as an art teacher in women's prisons in South Florida. While at TC, Rebecca decided to get her master's instead of her original plan for a doctorate. Realizing how important face-to-face teaching and contact is for her, she's working now with seniors at Lenox Hill Neighborhood House, where she's learning another non-traditional application of her art training. Sarah Dewar has wanted to be a teacher since accompanying her mother, an elementary school teacher, on errands around their hometown of Edison, New Jersey, and running into her mother's effusive former students. When she decided to go to graduate school, she applied to the nation's leading education schools. She was delighted to be accepted at TC, although she knew she'd have to make sacrifices. Thanks to TC's Abby M. O'Neill Fellowship, it turned out she didn't have to worry. As part of the program's mission to address multiple needs in teacher education, Sarah will spend the next 2 years teaching in New York City and receiving guidance from an experienced teacher known as an induction mentor. At the same time, she'll be able to draw on a network of colleagues from the first and second O'Neill cohorts. Laura Panton studied bilingual bicultural education, and her thesis looked at how a fourth grade bilingual tricultural student showed his identity in various contexts. She wanted to demonstrate that the way a child identifies himself can help enhance the multicultural learning environment of a dual language classroom and encourage students to share more about their authentic selves. As an immigrant from Venezuela and a child who grew up bilingual and bicultural in the United States, Laura decided that TC's program would engage her the most and open up opportunities she would not find elsewhere. She'll begin working as a kindergarten Spanish teacher in a dual language program in South Florida. With her experience and enthusiasm, she's getting a lot of creative flexibility from her new principal to create a curriculum and design the program. Amanda Meyer will be getting her master's in teaching English to speakers of other languages in the adult education track. Although she had experience teaching ESL, Amanda was eager to delve into theory and research with leading professors. Most of all, she's appreciated being surrounded by so many inspired and inspiring classmates. She's currently an adjunct ESL instructor at Westchester Community College, working with adult immigrants learning English to attend college in the U.S. or advance their career. She'd like to continue working at the community college level for a few years, while continuing her research and publishing her thesis on podcasting in second language education. These are just a few of the many great stories I could share. Today, graduates, you become TC alumni. There's really nothing more important to the success of TC than its graduates. You now belong to a group of 90,000 strong, representing an incredible cross-section of geography and accomplishment. Our alumni are doing exciting work across diverse fields, directing policy initiatives at the White House, producing Emmy Award-winning children's television programs, launching childhood obesity initiatives in poor communities, to name a very few. They share a passion for shaping new paths, creating a healthier and more just and prosperous world for all. You're in good company. Speaking of alumni, we're thrilled today to welcome a special group who graduated some 50 years ago. We had a chance earlier this morning to catch up, and they walk proudly in the procession. They inspire us, and in turn, they welcome our newest grads into this coveted group. Let's give them a round of applause. As our students show us, and as this spectacular space makes us appreciate, there are no limits to what's possible in the hands of creative minds. Dr. Maxine Greene, the eminent TC educational philosopher who we lost last year, reminded us that it's through imagination that we become wide awake to possibilities. Here's my message for today, building on Maxine's words and our shared pride in all that you've learned here. As a graduate of Teachers College, you have the foundation to become whatever you choose to, limited only by how far you let your imagination take you. Within every one of you lies the capability, a capability sharpened through your experience of bridging theory and practice at this great institution, to solve the difficult problems facing society today. Graduates, you are the agents of change. The world needs you more than ever. This is your call to action. We wish you the best in the next chapter of your lives. Congratulations. We've now reached the moment in this ceremony when we honor an extraordinary individual whose life's work has advanced the cause of education while upholding TC's core mission to foster excellence and equity in the fields we serve. Among those honored at past ceremonies are Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Coretta Scott King, Senator George Mitchell, Pete Seeger, Thomas Friedman, Gail Collins, Spike Lee, Linda Darling-Hammond, Temple Grandin, and the Reverend Dr. Calvin O. Butts. This year we honor 4 preeminent scholars and practitioners, Drs. Deborah Lowenberg-Ball, Kent McGuire, Luis Moll, and John Ioannidis. I'm pleased to welcome TC Professor Erica Walker and Provost Tom James to introduce Dr. Deborah Lowenberg-Ball today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, and congratulations, graduates. It is my pleasure to invite our medalist, Deborah Lowenberg-Ball, to join us at the podium, please. Deborah Lowenberg-Ball, you are not alone in arguing that the conversation about teacher preparation must bridge knowledge and practice. As a scholar and leader, you stand apart, however, in putting teacher preparation and development on an equal footing with that of medicine, the law, and other highly skilled professions. As Dean of the University of Michigan School of Education, Chair of the Spencer Foundation Board of Trustees, member of the National Science Board, among other positions, you have been among our nation's leading voices for improving teaching and learning. At the same time, your influence and impact on real-world classrooms stem from your 17 years as an elementary school teacher. You signaled your commitment to your craft and your students in your doctoral dissertation, which was fittingly titled, Knowledge and Reasoning in Mathematical Pedagogy, examining what prospective teachers bring to teacher education. You were among the first to recognize that those teaching mathematics to young children require a unique base of knowledge. In subsequent research that has become a guidepost for generations of educators, you have defined what that knowledge should consist of and how to measure it through pioneering studies of actual classrooms and the problems that arise each day for teachers and students. You built on these findings in chairing the landmark 2003 report of the RAND Mathematics Study Panel, which produced a blueprint for raising mathematical proficiency and eliminating achievement gaps. In another stroke of innovative genius, you founded TeachingWorks, a unique organization based at the University of Michigan that has identified a set of specific skills essential to working in the classroom and created new ways to evaluate them. Most recently, TeachingWorks has produced a widely acclaimed comprehensive curriculum that guides teachers from initial training through early career.
Deborah Lowenberg Ball, policy reforms to our education system come and go. But nothing can supersede the importance of what goes on between teachers and their students. For your loving and painstaking attention to that relationship, for your leadership in connecting teachers with the knowledge they need to excel in their jobs, and for your scholarship and statecraft in elevating the teaching profession, we are proud to present you with the Teachers College Medal for Distinguished Service.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, President Furman and Professor Walker and Provost James. I'm truly humbled to have my work recognized in such a really special way, given the long history of Teachers College and the remarkable commitment that TC alumni have made to education. It's really, truly an amazing honor for me, honestly. But actually, I'm especially thrilled to be celebrating with you graduates. You have expertise and perspectives that really could make a difference in the coming years. You have experience and identities that are potent resources, and today you're becoming alumni of an institution with a long tradition that we all admire of leadership, scholarship, teaching, practice, and political activism. I'm not overstating anything when I say our country and our world needs you. So I actually have a very specific ask of all of you graduates today. And this ask pertains to you no matter what exactly your field is. So I want you to listen up because this is something I really want you to go out and remember. I really could talk with you about what I hope you will do to build better programs out there, or how I expect you to lobby for more just and fair policies, or what I would like you to do to advance the cause of justice in our country and around the globe. And actually, I do actually hope and expect all of those things of you as well. But there's a very specific thing that I want you to remember and that I want you to act upon in everything that you do going forward. Do you know what it is? That one thing is the power of teaching. The power that skillful teaching can contribute to a young person's development, but actually also the effect that unprofessional and unskilled teaching can have on a young person's life chances. The overlooked, and underappreciated power of what happens inside our nation's almost 3 million classrooms every day. In this country, we have ignored the power of teaching through our action and through our inaction. Take, for example, when Black teachers lost their jobs in the wake of Brown versus Board of Education, this devastation to the profession and to Black communities went publicly astonishingly unremarked. When the gap between who the nation's youth are and who makes up the profession widened shamefully, we have been complicit. When the data make plain the inequitable distribution and support of good teaching between privileged families and those with less privilege and power, we have spoken of other matters and overlooked the denial of professional teaching to all our youth. When ignorant myths about what it takes to be a good teacher persist, we often don't speak up. When the notion persists that teaching can be learned on the job, we've often smiled and nodded, even those of us who have taught in the classroom, and we ignore what is in effect our collective lack of care for the young people in these novices' classrooms. And finally, when the dangerous pervasiveness of allowing people to take responsibility for our children's learning without demonstrating that they have the knowledge, skills, mindsets, and orientations to do that responsibly, we have somehow acquiesced. Today, there are 74 million people in the United States alone under the age of 18. In 2035, just 20 short years from today, they will be our nation's adults. They will be the next generation. They will be policy analysts, engineers, market researchers, artists, designers, and so on. When I read the notebooks of my 10-year-olds in my math class every summer, I imagine them, Parker, Dante, DeMarcus, and Gabby, as future inventors and writers. When I watch Efren and Elena listen and explain their ideas to their classmates, I see teachers and future cancer researchers. My mind fast forwards and I picture them, Zion, Vershawn, Brianne, and Lakia, working as counselors, running for office, designing buildings. I imagine them voting, building communities, raising families, and volunteering in the community. Schools are the single institution that our society establishes to serve every single individual. But you know very well that our schools all too often do not accomplish this mission. Instead, our schools all too often reproduce inequality and push youth out to the margins. One observer watching Vershawn and Dejan in my class a couple of summers ago commented in his school, they would be in the principal's office instead of solving complex math problems and presenting their ideas to their classmates. Another observer was so distracted by Rashante stretching his sweatshirt arms over his hands that he never even noticed how elegantly Rashante proved that the problem they were trying to solve had no solution. It is in these interactions at this level that structural bias and injustice is manifest. But we too often are inattentive. Our schools serve white children and underserved Black and brown. They too often measure more than educate and demand compliance more than imagination. We do not support all our young people for a fruitful adult life in this country, not even close. So let's look at some data. Only 11% of adults who identify as Latino or Hispanic in the United States hold a college degree by age 29. Although 3/4 of children from families in the top income quartile complete college by age 24, which, by the way, is way up from the 40% of those young people who completed college equivalently in 1970. But what about the children in the lowest income quartile? They complete college at a rate of about 9%, only up 2 percentage points since 1970. Only half of the American males graduate from high school in this country, and 1 in 3 is likely to be incarcerated in his lifetime. The media have recently been far more explicit about this pattern of injustice for Black men, but this is not new. And there is more. Low-income students are less likely to attend high schools that offer advanced placement classes, and Black students who do attend schools with AP classes are more likely to attend schools with only a few AP offerings. Black students are also less likely to take AP classes, and one reason, a major reason, has to do with the compounded effect of their elementary and middle school opportunities that bring them underprepared to high school. I don't know whether you know this, but students in low-income and high-minority communities are twice as likely as their white and middle-class counterparts to have teachers teaching math and science who are unprepared to teach that subject. These data and many more that you know well that I could share with you tell a shameful story of inequality, discrimination, and injustice. Of those 74 million young people who, like each one of you, have amazing things to contribute to our society, if we keep going as we have been, many will never develop their potential or reach their goals. That is a terrible cost to them and to all of us. This is not the American dream. There are many, many factors that shape this profound social injustice, and there are many battles that must be fought to change it. But one that I want you as a TC alum to fight for is the power that skillful teaching could offer as one tool in the mission for social justice. We know, for example, and now I'll be a little more hopeful with you, that having 3 skillful teachers in a row in elementary school versus having 3 in a row who are not skillful can make the difference between completing 5th grade in the top quartile in math achievement versus being in the bottom quartile in math achievement, all as a function of the compounded effect of who your teachers have been. We know that teachers who understand and can relate to their students' cultures and experience, and who can see and use their funds of knowledge, are much better at helping them learn. We know now that understanding academic content in specialized ways, not the ways typically taught in most university coursework, matters tremendously for being able to open up the disciplines to young people as they learn. And we know that children must have among their teachers adults who share identity with them, as well as those who can draw upon their identities in working sensitively with their students. We know that discipline practices are systematically enacted in culturally and racially biased ways, but we also do know how to support behavior effectively in culturally sensitive ways. Although we know these things, we continue to overlook the power of skillful teaching as a positive force in the campaign for social justice. And as we do that, we leave shamefully to chance the negative impacts of unskillful teaching. If the 74 million young people in our country would get good teaching every day of every one of their preschool and K-12 years, we really could be sitting here telling a different story 20 years from now, in 2035. As warriors for the cause of social justice in America and around the globe, you must rise to this challenge wherever you go and wherever you take your skills and whatever you be setting out to do. Speak up in the communities and institutions where you work about the power of teaching. Explain to other people that it has to be learned, that it's not a natural talent. Promote its development. Stand up and don't participate in interventions that take skillful teaching for granted or overlook it, or overlook what it takes to learn to do it. This agenda I'm talking to you about is about everybody's children, and it's about our future. I actually have a lot of hope about what we could do. And I have a lot of hope when I look out at you, graduating from one of the premier education institutions in our country, I'm so honored to be here with you, and you fill me with hope. But I am asking a lot of you. The evidence is clear, and I don't want that we be having the same conversation 10 years from now, or that someone else is having that same conversation with our successors. The order for social justice in this country is long, tall, and overdue. Just remember that among the resources for societal change is the power of teaching. Today, I salute you enthusiastically for your achievements. I look forward to your help in advancing social justice and in deploying the power of teaching as a force in that agenda. The futures of the Vershans, Lakias, Marcos, and Annas in my classes and in millions of other classes in our country depend on that. The future of our society depends on it. So, that's my ask. Today and tonight, and maybe even tomorrow, celebrate. You have a great deal to be proud of, and you should mark this occasion with great pride and festivity. But by the day after tomorrow, I'm looking forward to all you will accomplish to advance education and social justice for our nation's most vital resource, the young people who are the future of our society. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome student speaker Rachel Escobedo, Master's Candidate, Department of Arts and Humanities.
Good afternoon, board, faculty, staff, and our families and friends. I am honored and humbled to be graduating with such an amazing class. The students here at Teachers College represent some of the brightest educators in the world. They are strong proponents of change in this extremely challenging and complex time in education. Miraculously, they're still here and haven't broken under its pressure. Instead, they gather here today as a testament to the kind of graduating class that TC strives to produce, one that is courageous, relentless, and passionate. Today we look back upon our first day at TC and acknowledge how far we have come. But we also know that our journeys would not be possible without the love and support of so many individuals. Some are here in spirit, and many have traveled miles and faced death-defying taxi rides just to be a part of this moment. These are the people who sacrificed their own time for us, who made sure that our troubles and questions were always welcome for discussion. But they also knew when to help push us past our comfort zones. Experiencing discomfort is one of the most important things to feel alive. It is what keeps us questioning and striving to reach our greatest potential. When we leave our comfort zone, it usually means we're about to embark upon an unforgettable experience. 2 years ago, I left San Diego and arrived at Teachers College with the hopes that moving across the country would help me find myself. But little did I know that finding oneself is a continuous and often uncomfortable process that happens over the course of a lifetime. Since day one at TC, I have been pushed past my comfort zone. I overcame my fear of speaking in a graduate class and realized that it was possible for me to serve on the graduate student committee for my department. Last semester, I agreed to teach public speaking in an after-school program in Chinatown. There was no curriculum provided, and it was my first time working with middle school students. After this experience, I learned 2 things: that middle school teachers are saints, and that our students help us become better people every single day. They teach us perseverance, patience, and selflessness. The possibilities are truly endless once one enters the classroom. That is because the moments of discomfort are also endless. It took 2 years for me to realize that discomfort is not something to fear. And I will continue to learn this every time I face a new challenge. Had I not come to Teachers College, I doubt that I would be saying such things. New York City has provided me with plenty of challenges. Like many of you, I did not know anyone when I first arrived. There were many days when I felt alone in a city that I struggled to call home. But thanks to the TC community, I am leaving today with strong friendships that I will cherish for a lifetime. My dad, a native New Yorker, once said to me, "Rachel, New York builds you character. It's good for you." As silly as it sounded, a part of me knew he was right. Even though I struggled to adapt to a new way of life, he did not tell me what I am here, what I wanted to hear, and I am grateful for that. Instead, he pushed me out of my comfort zone so that I could discover my own strength. Perhaps there's a little New Yorker in this San Diego girl after all. At TC, I learned that with every uncomfortable moment, there was someone encouraging us to move forward. If I calculate the number of minutes I've spent on the phone with my mom, my brother, and my boyfriend, it might total my amount in student loans. I could not ask for a greater gift than their love and support. This kind of support extends beyond family and into the community at TC. Often we are not aware of them, like the men I saw outside my window at 4 in the morning who are working hard in the bitter cold to blow away the snow so that educators could make it to work. These everyday contributions may seem small, but their impact is huge. What seems like just a job to one person is the difference between the start to a good or bad day for another. It is because of this institution and the support of our family and friends that have allowed us to learn about ourselves and others through the lens of education. We are incredibly fortunate. Yet showing gratitude is not something that comes naturally to most of us. There are many days when I wake up completely consumed with my own struggles. But by reminding ourselves to pause and pay attention to our relationships, it forces us to develop a greater awareness for the world around us. The late Maxine Greene, a beloved TC professor, once said, "To pay attention is our endless and proper work." She was right to include the word endless, because we should never stop looking outside of ourselves. Therefore, I conclude with this question: how will we learn to pay attention to others in the midst of discomfort? Perhaps the beginning of an answer lies in us as educators who seek to better the lives of our students. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lindsay St. Onge, Daniel Hartig, Ari Kessler, and Jeffrey Koch, Master's candidates, Department of Arts and Humanities.
There may be many other nights like this, and I'll be standing here with someone new. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring. But there will never be another you. There will be other lips that I may kiss,
We will now recognize each of the master's degree candidates.
Good afternoon. For many of you, I had the pleasure of welcoming you to Teachers College when we first offered you admission. For some, that was this past year. For others, the year before. And let's just say for some of you, it was just a very, very long time ago. But congratulations to all of you on your amazing achievement. At this time, it gives us great pleasure to read the names of those candidates for the Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Philosophy, and Master of Science degrees at Teachers College, Columbia University. All degrees will be officially conferred at the Columbia University ceremony on Wednesday. Thank you very much. And now, the candidates for the Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Philosophy, and Master of Science degrees.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to each and every one of you. I know you're here to hear that special candidate's name, and as Rachel said, I'm just going to ask you to pay attention because they're not in any particular order. But to begin with, we'll be calling up the candidates in the Department of Arts and Humanities. Catherine Heil.
Pablo Quinteros.
Regine Liu.
Sabina Rowe.
Nayong Gang.
Julie Kazakova.
Catherine Kong.
Bruce Tung.
Hyun Jung.
Holly Fernandez.
Shin Chung.
Elliot Goodman.
Sumin Lee.
Heejin Kim.
Cecil Barnes.
Elliot Hershon.
Marianne Bonet.
Rongchan Lin.
Rebecca Burns.
Lauren Carpenter.
Lydia Brown.
Kimberly Edmonds.
Emily Jones.
Sabina Simon.
Vanessa Shu.
Caitlin Griswold.
Melissa Smith.
Samantha Miller.
Matthew Espino.
Mary Connell.
Mallory Massey.
Kristen Georgia.
Amanda Meyer.
Maeve McNamara.
Weiling Yu.
Madison Cancer.
John Molnar.
Alexandria Tom.
Jeremy Lee.
Anthony Ramil.
Mariana Cruz.
Matthew Talbot.
Stacy Hall.
Michaelin Easter.
Angie Kim.
Margaret Weissman.
Helen Kwok.
Nicole Hillis.
Michelle Helm.
Keston Gussoff.
Srit Song Lee.
Oscar Paguada. To the president.
Jean Park.
Michael Paravati.
Kyunghwa Chung.
Joseph Pierce.
Anne Elliott.
Anne Latner.
Stephanie Davidow.
Charles Fitzgibbon.
Larissa DeZager.
Alexander Schumann.
Teresa Sakai.
Doyin Souley.
Solmaz Yazdiha.
Shanice Anderson.
Shannon Potts.
Hitisha Patel.
Aaron Farmer.
Ellen Giannakis.
Catherine Demoulis.
Abigail Biller.
Marcella Mogilevsky.
Alex Zachow.
Amy Holdsworth.
Wallace Meza.
Carrie Vargas.
Hannah Fight.
Caroline Crossan Gilpin.
Luis Castillo.
Susan Visht.
Irene Krisafi.
Catherine Ulrich.
Margarita Lopez.
Catherine Morrison.
Ashley Allen.
Zijun Lee.
Luz Maria Garcelon.
Jing Jin.
Kyle Nelson.
Jennifer Fang.
Christopher Burks.
Diane Figueroa.
Christina Hyras.
Alexa Ramos Lopez.
Seth Chuchu.
Margaret Woodman Russell.
Elise Trudell.
Laura Panton.
Kelsey Rogalowitz.
Chenhan Zhu.
Shayna Mizrahi.
Paula Tucker.
Anna Victoria Weltoutzen.
Ricardo Anzar.
Kara Zimmer.
Wen Shi.
Sukyung Bortfeld.
Minzy Tan.
Sydney Coles.
Naomi Earlywine.
Ariana Heinz.
Chow Chow Wang.
Michelle Jaconet.
Aaron Novak.
Natasha Chadda.
Meghana Karnik.
Diana Liu.
Danielle Lindenberg.
Elizabeth Demaria.
Catherine O'Connor.
Elena Rick.
Anjin Kang.
Samantha Madonna.
Ziwei Gok.
Gary Heimbauer.
Matthew Lenzi.
Elizabeth Cody.
Michelle Bear.
Amanda Abdiel Bletner.
Julia Foxworth.
Erica Nursberger.
Donald Borer.
Lauren Lexa.
Hannah Fenlon.
Jasmine Yu.
Veronica Fishman.
Tina Kang.
Devin Elise Wilson.
Valentina Arazurez.
Alicia Nicole Dixon.
Leah Oj.
Natalie Jane Bornstein.
Lindsay St. Ange.
Allison Clayman.
Ariel Kessler.
Alyssa Foster.
Daniel Hardig.
Xinyu Chow.
Jeffrey Koch.
Christina Xiao Yu.
Amy Magaletti.
Pilar Riafrio.
Catherine Espenshade.
Lena Alfonso.
Clarissa Gelly.
Yui Lee.
Joseph Saucy.
Jennifer Amenti.
Ambika Thorson.
Seork Yo.
Yushan Cho.
Cody Cunningham.
Aaron Barksdale.
David Raffay.
Cecilia O.
Devin Shaw.
Eleonora Stein.
Melita Maldonado.
Suying Kwan.
Elizabeth Pino.
Haiti Nwala.
Paul Oliver.
Alice Cho.
Leah Werner Evans.
Timna Burston.
Michelle Demarocus.
Jin Chen.
Daniel Carvalho.
Sung-hee Ju.
Shannon Threet.
Jinsu Chang.
Samantha Kowalik.
Lo Win.
Megan McDermott.
Woonsun Ju.
Jessica Lucier.
Margaret Min.
Vanessa Miller.
Celine Lahert.
Stephen Darash.
Claire Weaver.
Changhua Chen.
Lindsay Calhoun.
Matilda Lambos.
Nicholas Oborn.
Barbara Scroggin.
Susan Weisbrod.
Ting Ting Zhang.
Caitlin Henning.
Xuanru Chan.
Jane Irvin.
Paula Davis.
Christina Stutz.
Matthew Hastings.
Jared Field.
Ilhan.
David Tang.
Jonathan Gertz.
Ria Francani.
Whitney Holmes.
Corinne Leary.
Heather DeVerna.
Colette Young.
Jillian Danley.
Manung Han.
Starlight Rainbow.
Vuyan Pak.
Trevor Body.
Hunji Oh.
Faye Den.
Heather Janasek.
Chi Chang.
Magdalene Roca.
Megan Fahey is accompanied by her father, Scott Fahey, former Chief of Staff and Secretary of Teachers College. Congratulations, Megan. Megan Fahey.
Michael Bafundo.
Kan Yang.
Rachel Escobedo.
Ri Zhang.
Elizabeth Zook.
Takwa Lee.
Antu Fang.
Sangyu Wu.
Marjorie Wayne Fan.
Yu Wu.
Ann Tomasowitz.
Ran Shu.
Ikuko Wakia.
Xiao Yang.
Jennifer Park.
Ran An.
Jungmin Lee.
Chin Chin.
Cindy Ip.
Yi Tung Chung.
Katie Whitmire.
Alexander Paul.
Taylor Overturf.
Zi Chao Lu.
Corinne Gibbon.
Fumika Joyce Kurosawa.
Emily Elkind.
Ara Joe.
Brittany Bifulco.
Inan Gong.
Audrey Lee.
Hui Li.
John Bell.
Chusen Gua.
Diane Shong.
Dan Chen Young.
Sarah Silver.
Alex Placencia.
Audrey Howell.
Lisa Rivera.
Danny Ortiz.
Zizan Liu.
William Fortune Butts. Will the students and the faculty from the Department of Arts and Humanities please stand and recognize our graduates?
Thank you. Congratulations. I'd next like to invite the graduates in the Department of Curriculum and Teaching. Elise Carr.
Christopher Ford.
Sarah Jukovitz.
Nicole Rica.
Danielle Rylak.
Ashley Metlin.
Lakeisha Howell.
Sujong Kim.
Christy Guinness.
Jenny Dorsey.
Farron Goydell.
Jessica Carl.
Sarah Nickerson.
Catherine Simler.
Jillian Aquila.
Catherine Fosina.
Kaiden Chan.
Sari Pogorzelski.
Shin Xian.
Ilana Kuflik.
Eileen Kwa.
Jacqueline Earhart.
Wyan Alice Hung.
Kelly Silvestri.
Victoria Martinez Martinez.
Taryn Lakow.
Aaron Shannon.
Liana Nell O'Brien.
Linda Lee. Sarah Yu.
Anna Costello Barini.
Kimberly Hahn.
Ashley Paige Mitchell.
Justine Malloy.
Emily Spencer Razanski.
Jiyun Janice Kim.
Julia Braga.
Inyang Esther Hong.
Elizabeth Laser.
Lin Yao.
Bonnie Garcia.
Megan Snow.
Lizelle Lim.
Tracy Sanders.
Penpatch Petbosak.
Sarah Floyd.
Zerlina Kwak.
Maypen U.
Emily Camchero.
Kurt Bruckner.
Sarah Elizabeth Dewar.
Keith Malamant.
Alexandra Rice.
Taylor Smith.
Lindsay Kwan.
Candice Granfelt.
Emily Kadash.
Ilian Seidel.
Dylan Stacy.
Megan Steindorf.
Annie Hio.
Nicole Johnson.
Ana Luisa Dominguez de Mora.
Jessica Chi.
Charlotte Dwight.
Rebecca Green.
Jem Chima.
Rebecca Cooper.
Andrea Stein.
Jennifer Slutek.
Alice Ann Robinson.
Peter Reitzfeld.
Liana Kanji.
Molly Goodell.
Uno Hong.
Rina Matsushita.
Adam Shapiro.
Harley Jones.
Evelyn Park.
Elizabeth Sherry.
Sabrina Lim.
Kelly Wynn. Nikki-
Gokika Kapadia.
Nikki Jondal.
Jenna Chewins.
Catherine Garland.
Pooja Shah.
Rebecca Rappaport Sangvi.
Kimberly Zaroba.
Julie Newberg.
Firas Nasser.
Julie Steinberg.
Kamia Kumar.
Natalie Norris.
Shan Gao.
Amy Lewis.
Ronnie Dorfson.
Stephanie Lugasi.
Lauren Scheller.
Christina Sanchez.
Rod Rodriguez.
Rebecca Massey.
Chico Knight.
Alexa Antwell.
Stephanie Cohen.
Anna K. Grant.
Jessica Wesselgren.
Elizabeth Sullivan.
Farah Goodman.
Regina Molfetta.
Jennifer Kang.
Rebecca Panagidis.
Christine Park.
Deborah Ratliff.
Jennifer Newen.
Jennifer Ansa.
Randy Harrison.
Lakia Omegun.
Dana Carr.
Allison Myhall.
Zanjwayo Mwanda.
Sierra Rose Stratner.
Octavia Charles.
Michael Volo.
Janae Roselle.
Jamie Seidenberg.
Mariangelique Mendez.
Lauren Peachy.
Olivia MacArthur.
Elena Ralsa.
Angela DiGiulio.
Stephanie Simon.
James Primesberger.
Megan Vatke.
Naima Brown.
Jessica Regal.
Amaris Tejada.
Caitlin Peliquin.
Jeannie Jorge.
Hillary Blum.
Wei John.
Angela Willikanowitz.
Ann Kay.
Ayana Haskell.
Peter Kim.
Tara Whitmore.
Jordana Loft.
Linda Tran.
Caitlin Durante.
Hazel Garcia.
Tambudze Niamala.
Lauren Taylor. Juan Carlos Cobos.
Christian Maya is the Gregory T. Jennings Annual Fund Scholar. He is accompanied by Dr. Gregory T. Jennings. Christian is one of the many TC students who benefit from dedicated scholarship support. Christian Moya. Will the students and the faculty from the Department of Curriculum and Teaching please stand and congratulate our graduates? And will all of our students and our faculty and our President's Party please stand and congratulate our graduates?
And now for the presentation of the candidates, please welcome Provost Thomas James.
President Furman and Mr. Rickard, Mr. Highland, trustees, faculty, staff, and guests, it is my pleasure as Provost of the College to present to you the master's candidates from Teachers College. Please hold your applause until all the candidates have been recognized. Would the Master of Arts candidates please stand, be recognized, and remain standing? Would the Master of Science candidates please stand to be recognized and remain standing? Would the Masters of Philosophy candidates please stand, be recognized, and remain standing? Would the Master of Education candidates please stand, be recognized, and remain standing? President Furman, I ask you to recommend these students for the granting of their master's degrees on Wednesday morning at the Columbia University commencement exercises.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Patrick McGuire, the president of the Teachers College Alumni Association.
Alumni. Let me say that again. Alumni. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you formally into the Teachers College Alumni Association. As you stand here before this esteemed group of trustees, administrators, and your faculty, family, and friends, and alongside your peers, we look on with great pride. Today, at this moment, you join our Alumni Association, a network of over 90,000 professionals comprising alumni from all 10 academic departments and all walks of life and career stages, who have made a significant impact in the world. And we have no doubt that you will carry forward this legacy too. Your fellow Teachers College alumni have truly made a global mark, shaping many fields of inquiry and practice. They have done so because of their intelligence, sensitivity, drive, knowledge, experience, and wisdom. They have also done so because of the people like the ones around you today, building solid support systems and a network of peer mentors. And many would argue that they have done so because of their Teachers College preparation. And we know that you too will follow in these footsteps and make your own mark in your respective fields. Just as you occasionally needed some support throughout your time at TC, We know that you will need similar resources as you embark on your careers. I am here today to tell you how valuable your participation in your alumni association can be. We are colleagues and collaborators, supporters and challengers, mentors and mentees, and most importantly, we are your peers. What holds us together is our alma mater, Teachers College. While everyone had a slightly different journey, I am certain that no one's path leading to this time and this place was free of challenges. I am also certain that along the way you found inspiration, insight, and joy. And many of you have developed what will be lifelong friendships. I encourage you to stay connected with your classmates and fellow graduates as you move forward in your careers, and to tap into the deep pool of expertise and knowledge offered by the broader TC community. We hope not only to see you at future alumni events, but also featured in future newsletters. Please remember that you will always have a home and a rich community at TC, which you can access physically and virtually. On behalf of your fellow alumni, we wish you all the best in your endeavors, and we hope that we have the opportunity to join you along the way. Congratulations, and welcome to the TC Alumni Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, William Rickert, co-chair of the Teachers College Board of Trustees.
Good afternoon one more time. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees of Teachers College, I want to congratulate each of you on your very special achievement today. We thank your families and friends for joining with the faculty and staff of Teachers College to recognize you, the master's candidates of the class of 2015, one more time. Please join us for refreshments in the Russell Courtyard back at Teachers College, and we ask all of our guests to kindly remain in their seats until all of the students have left the cathedral. Congratulations and thank you.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why.
But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright.
Yeah, and we go back
This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. And we go back. This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Cause the players gonna play, and the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake, shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreakers gonna break, and the fakers gonna fake, baby. I'm just gonna shake, shake it off, shake it off.
Then we go back. This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon walk